Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel, our website, or our social media. Reach out to me directly. It's in the description below, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a 2019 50th anniversary on Her Majesty's Secret Service James Bond edition of the Omega Seamaster Diver 300 meter. The 50th anniversary of the only Bond film in which 007 got married, as well as George Lazenby's only turn as 007. This watch is an interesting and fully realized take on the Omega James Bond Special Edition genre, and there are now so many of these that you have to call it a genre or even a sub-model line. There's a lot to discuss. Let's talk about the basics. Stainless steel, the watch does feature some true 18-karat gold accents, but fundamentally it wears just like a standard Diver 300 meter. It's 50 millimeters from lug to lug. It has a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. It's 42 millimeters in diameter, and in cross-section it is 13.7 millimeters thick. Throw it on my wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see the head-on shot, as well as the down-the-barrel shot. It wears easily. It's comfortable. Although it's bigger than the previous 41, the fact is it's not really broader from lug to lug on the wrist, and it wears similarly. It will fit underneath a cuff, a Bond-style tuxedo, you better believe it. And I can recommend it for wrists as small as 14, maybe even 13.5 centimeters circumference. The strap is one of the few parts of the watch that has not been customized. It's the standard integrated strap that launched in 2018 with the 25th anniversary and current generation Diver 300 meter. Wave motif on the bottom, striations, a combination of satin finish and a sort of matte blasted graining on the top. It's not blasted, but it looks as though it were. It's that same kind of finish. A simple stainless steel pin buckle, both polished and satinated. And then we roll back to the case, and you can see that integrated strap looks all of a piece, closing the gap to the case flank, curving with the lug profile, and then also tracing the arc of the case. Helium escape valve. As of 2018, you can now open this appurtenance underwater and use it to vent any helium that might accumulate in your watch during saturation dives. You can see that the bezel's been upgraded for this generation of the watch, as it features a ceramic insert with cold enamel fill for the numerals and indices. Let's hear the detent. 120 click can be placed precisely, and of course it features a luminescent pearl inside the index that can be lined up with the 50th anniversary appropriate gold skeleton style hands. Now you have a count up 0 to 60 minute timer. You'll note there's quite a bit of James Bond theme on this dial, starting with the numeral 7, which features the familiar 007 pistol grip. You'll also note that the same 7 motif has been used to individually number this edition of 7,007 pieces. The watch also includes a zirconium oxide or black polished ceramic dial that features the rifling groove motif of the James Bond intro sequence, and there is a small part of the James Bond family crest in the form of a chevron up at 12 o'clock, and where you probably can't quite see it by light, there is a small numeral 50 inside the index at 10, so you'll see that during the loom shot. The watch is functionally identical to a standard Diver 300 meter, which means, of course, it is a 300 meter diver with a helium escape. It features a movement known as caliber 8800, 55-hour power reserve, automatic winding, stop seconds, quick set date. It has an anti-magnetic silicone hairspring, and this watch is declared to be practically amagnetic by Omega. Thanks to a full balance bridge and a free sprung index, it's also very shock resistant. The 35 jewel watch with a tri-level coaxial escapement, as invented by English watchmaker George Daniels and industrialized by Omega in 1999. Today, it gives you everything from precision to durability and increased maintenance intervals. One of the reasons Omega backs these watches with a 5-year warranty when new. You can see there is a full James Bond coat of arms and family motto on the case back, and of course there is a quote from the film, and the watch is essentially a rough and tumble diver with a few James Bond, or let's call them Q-branch customizations. In terms of the master chronometer certification, the watch is a master chronometer. That involves meeting the COSC standards but then going beyond them, whereas COSC is a bare Movement test without the watch assembled. Maytaz or Master Chronometer is a fully assembled watch test. Instead of 5 positions tested for timing, 6 positions are tested. It also includes water resistance, winding efficiency, power reserve, and anti-magnetism. So you are getting an awful lot when you buy this watch, and not just a lot of James Bond imagery. Email tmosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. And we're back with the On Her Majesty's Secret Service Limited Edition. You can more easily see numeral 50 at 10 o'clock in this loom shot.